so you touched on like the overall understanding of the specific target audience. Is that a barrier for leadership to enter into demand generation because they have to know a little bit more about their overall target audience?
Potentially. So oftentimes it could go probably one of two ways. One, leadership is on point. This is who we're targeting and they're right. They're just not doing the go-to-market strategy correctly, right? So that's when you revise your go-to-market. Sometimes leadership is saying, hey, I only want to talk to CEOs. I only want to talk to CTOs. And you're limiting your audience that way. And so a demand generation strategy is saying that's great, but it's also highly unlikely that a CEO is going to be the one that's doing the research, that's reaching out and talking to the sales team, that's evaluating the different competitors, the pricing components, the fit within the team that they're wanting to integrate the product with. Who are the influencers? Who are those that the CEO has around him, the CTO has around them? Who are they talking to? What you want to do is be a part of the conversations that the CEOs have, and you want to be visible to those that they're going to be talking to. So a great example is CEOs like to go golfing, right? So on weekends, you'll catch them all on the golf course. So they'll be having a conversation of, oh, hey, I heard such and such is a new product to market. Have you tried it? Oh yeah, I heard about it, or no, I haven't heard about it. What does it do? And those are the conversations that they're going to be having on the golf course. And then when they get back on Monday morning, they're going to go to, like the VP of marketing, and they're going to say, hey, such and such, I had this great conversation with, Frank over at whatever company name, and they just saw this new product. Have you heard of it? And the VP is going to be like, oh yeah, oh my God, like I just read this article about it, or like I just saw, this webinar or whatever piece of content on LinkedIn about it. So the brand awareness is there. And then the CEO is going to be like, oh, cool. Can you look more into that? I'd really like to learn more about how that can fit to our company. So the VP goes to her director, the director does the research, or the manager does the research, or whatever level of the team structure that it is. And then they go to the website, they submit the demo form, they talk to sales, they do their, competitor analysis, they do all the, the due diligence that's needed, and they ultimately buy the product. So what were the influencers? The fact that the influencer to the CEO knew about it via the content that was on LinkedIn, the webinars, right? And that the C-level was talking about it based on where they are, the golf courses, after hours, like happy hours, right? Those are the demand strategies on understanding where your audience is, understanding how to have the right message at the right time, right? And then also having just a solid product that could actually win a deal. I think that should be something to start with, right? Like actually being good enough to buy.